What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your midweek SITREP, and I'm back with you with another great video, but I need you to like, share, and subscribe this right now, and I need you to come along with us on this journey. Listen, everything is covered in this video will be located in the description tab. All the links to tons of resources for you to make you a better trader, and the main goal is to be better prepared today than you were yesterday. Also, the social media platform is there. Listen, that Discord is getting on fire and everyone is making a killing off of the alerts that are coming. We'll cover that later, but real quick, I need you to ask yourself a question. If you're ready, if the answer is yes, then follow me and let's go to war. Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel are for education and entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for every move you make in the stock market. Have fun, tread cautiously, but definitely go to war and let's get it. All right, team, you know what time it is. It's the Buzz Report, so let's get at it. Blood in the streets, y'all. Everything was down today. And listen, this was a day to go shopping for sure. Now, not everything sucked, man. We had some great movers. BBIG was out there. GSAT was doing its thing. And, man, we had some killer runners, man. EFTR, we alerted that $10. That bad boy ran all the way up into the 30s, man. That was a bomb play. And our top losers, INMB and OSG, man. So definitely some winners out there, some losers. But this is that September choppy market we've been talking about. So we got to be very cautious and selective. Sector performance, you see utilities on top, real estate and healthcare. And as you know, we don't look at just 1 day, man. You got to look at 5 day to get the full picture. So we're looking at materials, financials, and industrials to possibly get a little turn of events and towards the end of this week, possibly next week, to come along and gain some momentum. And the future outlook, red across the board. Now, you guys know how I feel about futures. These are just a glimpse into what could possibly be so that we can have a plan and strategy moving into the next day's market. So do not take these for a word. These will change, I guarantee you. Top orders filled by Fidelity customers. Now listen, I use Fidelity, I like Fidelity, but this is just one major broker. I guarantee you most of the other major brokers out there have similar looking, but we have BBIG was big money today, AMC, Apple, Tesla, EFTR, GME, NEO, NE, Clove, and GSAT. So top news. Why stocks are likely to rise if Biden's approval rate keeps sliding. I'll leave the link down there to Market Watch so you can read up on that. And GameStop investors were expecting fireworks during their earnings call and basically got tumbleweeds, man. We got a chart for GME. It had a lot of eyes on it, and it didn't perform the way most people thought it was going to. Not top headline news, but definitely noteworthy. Biden announced 18 Trump-appointed military academy board members. United Airlines, this is one that we need to be paying attention to. Gives employees deadline, get vaccine or face termination or unpaid leave. Now, if I was a betting man, which sometimes I am, I would bet that United Airlines sees a little bit of negative pressure on a downtrend because of this, man. Making people and union boards and things of that nature have to get the vaccination or face termination. Now you're talking about people's livelihood, you're talking about people's money, you're talking about people's lives. So definitely put a United Airlines on one of your watch lists just so you can pay attention to it. And I wanted to add this is new. We are using Options Fanbot. Man, total mentions of tickers today, okay? So GME, top ticker mentioned, Lulu, SPY, BIG, AMC. This is always good to know because this is what's telling you what people's are talking about, what tickers got people thinking and what's moving around, basically trending stocks. And I'm going to leave this here so you can pause this and blow up and take a look. But this is basically unusual option activity, okay? So these are the tickers that either got some pluses or minuses in the calls and the puts and got some volume associated with it. So these are definitely telling us another trending list of tickers to pay attention to and watch. All right, now let's talk about some stocks that we're watching, all right? So we're going to close this week out strong. We're going to make some money, but these are some stock charts that we're paying attention to closing out this week. All right, the big one that everyone had their eye on today, GME. And of course, we noticed GME was up at a peak at 231.43 about September 1st. And we're seeing some volume kind of dwindle coming in to the early September week. But we're actually seeing some volume pick up in the past couple of days. However, we saw a lot of sell-off, a lot of profit taking. So could this be the calm before the storm or the sell-off before the storm? Who knows, but definitely got people's attention. RSI is below 30, so definitely has some people's attention on there. Money flow is still in there. It's a little low, but it's still going in. And we got the MACD below the signal line. So definitely on it, people's radar finishing out this week. Let's see what it has to do. Can't talk about GME without AMC. Definitely AMC's on a more bullish pattern than GME is. We're definitely paying attention to it moving into the end of the week. Looks like we got some consolidation. It likes that area between $46 and $47. So seeing what it's going to do. We got volume increasing over the past couple of days. RSI is still below 50, so plenty of room to go, and we got the MACD pointing down a little bit. However, it looks like our line is wanting to curl past and up the signal line. Money flow on a little peak, got a little decline currently going into the end of the market. However, definitely still bullish on this one. Interested to see how this finishes off the week. BA, man, I thought BA was going to come back after that big huge dump it had a couple days ago, but it just continued to go down. Now I do like what I'm seeing, how it closed out today. I'm seeing a pennant forming, a lot of tight consolidation between $210 and $212. I think we're going to see this go up in the end of the week, and if not, closing out this week at a pretty big increase from where it's at right now. We'll see that next week going into it, but I like what I see here going into tomorrow's market. I'm thinking that this thing's going to bump up. Netflix, I told you guys weeks ago, Netflix had a $650 price target on long term, and we're seeing that, man. This thing continues to climb up and consolidate, climb up and consolidate, and that's doing what it's doing right here, closing out. I like the little pennant that I'm seeing formed. I think we're going to see this go up tomorrow a little bit here. I would not be surprised if we close above $610 tomorrow. At least that's kind of where I'm hoping it would go. However, I'm thinking we're going to see a nice pop going into the end of this week. All right, I got a lot of flack on Discord about this one. People were like, why'd you pick this? Why'd you pick this? It was an earnings play trade, and it definitely wasn't moving very quickly last week. And we saw it moving kind of slow in the early part of this week. But, man, it picked up some steam today and definitely performed. 50% of our option trade that we had in there, we sold out at our price target, and we're going to see what this has to go into tomorrow. But I'm bullish on GENI as well. They got a lot of good things working for them in the near future. And because of the long weekend and the holiday, I didn't get to do my Sunday motivator, so we didn't get to unveil the stock of the week. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. The stock that we're going to recap and cover this week is none other than BBIG. And I'm sure if you guys are paying attention to the market, you have heard of BBIG, man. It has been on a tear, lots of volume, and this has been making people money with dipping in more than once on day trading scalps and things of that nature. And definitely some people made some good money on some option plays if you got in some calls from previous weeks ago. So BBIG, that's the stock of the week. We're going to follow this week, and we'll recap and see how it does on Friday. But let's get into the stock and see what it's all about. All right, BBIG, or Vinco Ventures, is an acquisition company and is focused on digital media and context technology. The company is engaged in consumer product research and development, manufacturing, and sales. Now, I do want to highlight this because we had been talking about this ticker for months, and this is an NFT ticker, okay? And I've been telling you guys, if you're not believers in NFTs, man, just look at TCAT, just look at BBIG, just look at WKEY, man. These are NFTs that are going boom, okay? And with Apple on rumors of opening up an NFT market, skywards from here, okay? So we need to pay attention to these particular stocks. And I got the company website on the description part, so if you click on there, you can go to their website and check them out. But real quick, their strategies: buy, innovate, and grow. That's their motto, okay? They want to buy. Acquisition is their motto. Innovate, they want to leverage the internal traffic platforms of Honey Badger and social media, Pulse, media brands, okay? And they're quickly innovate and determine highest conversation traffic and target accordingly. Grow more specific target traffic equals more conversations. And with their internal engines, they're able to expedite growth of acquired brands for each of their target. Now let's take a look at some of their brands. So these are some of the brands that they have that are popular. You may not have heard some of these, but some of these you have heard of. But definitely pay attention to these, because the more steam that Big gets, the more, or excuse me, BBIG gets, the more these companies are going to come into play, okay? And the more companies they're going to buy, and the more potential money they're going to have. And if they can get their NFT brands with some of these brands on an Apple market, I mean, there's, unknown potential with that particular venture. So I like these guys going forward. I think they're due for a pullback because they've had quite a run. However, I'm thinking that we're going to see these guys do fairly well in the long-term future. All right, now let's talk about some review on our alerts. Let's see how we did so far this week in this choppy market. So go ahead and pause this, take a look, man. Just like normal, the top left is all our trades that we bought or sold. The bottom left is trades that we're swinging. The top right in red is stock trades that we either bought or sold. And down in the bottom right in the green, that's our wrap up. And so we're going to blow this up so you guys have a clear picture of it, so you can pause and check out the tickers and do some DD. So far this week, we've bought and sold 9 trades. We're swinging 8 trades. Those are the tickers that I bought and sold in the blue, and in the bottom in the teal, you can see the ones that we're swinging. So far this week, only one stock we've traded because we saw some volume and a good push. That was BBIG. Did pretty good on it. And so far for this week, we have 18 total trades. We're still in 8 as swing trades, 3 from last week. We won 4 today. We lost 3 today. We accepted some loss in some of our previous swing trades because they just weren't doing anything. Daily win rate's 57%. And so far this week, we got 7 winners, 4 losers, and that puts it at 64% win rate for this particular week. I'm expecting some more fireworks coming into the end of the week, and we're going to finish strong. And so one of the things I want to start doing with the midweek SITREP is I want to give you guys a winning strategy to close out the week and try, and then get a strategy moving into the continuing weeks and on from there. So we're going to talk about trading your personality, okay? And what this basically means is that you have to trade based off your personality. If you are a long-term holder and that's your nature, and you're trying to do day trading and scalps, you might be successful, but it's against your nature. And a lot of times you're going to make silly mistakes, especially starting off novice, trying to trade a strategy that doesn't match your personality. Now, on the same thing, if you can't hold stocks for long-term and you're very quick thinking and get bored with them real quick, or you want some action and stuff, then long-term position stocks is not your game, because you're not going to see the rise in the stock, and you may freak out when you see the dip in the stock, okay? So you need to probably start learning how to day trade or swing trade. And when I'm talking swing trade, I'm talking 1 or 2 day trades and things of that nature, especially if your account's not at $25,000. So definitely take a look in the description. I got a little article in there so that you can learn a little bit about different personalities and different trading styles. But the big takeaway here is that to be successful, you have to match your personality with your particular trade strategy. Now, once again, you can make money doing things that aren't necessarily in line with your trade strategy or your personality that you normally have. Like you saw BBIG, for example, today. A lot of momentum, a lot of volume. You hop into that, low. You sell on high. You can make good trades like that. But overall, you're going to have more success if you trade consistently with a trade style that matches your particular personality that you have naturally. And so that's all I want to say on that one. Check the description because I got the article there for you so you can read up in there. And if you got any questions, man, hit me up on DM, because I'm always down to help you out and try to figure out what type of trader you are. All right, y'all. Quick video, down and dirty, to the point, and that's how we like to do it, okay? Now, I want you guys to finish the week off strong. I want you guys to hit me up with stocks that you want me to break down and chart out and do things of this nature. You got a stock you want me to highlight in the stock of the week, man, drop me a comment on YouTube or hit me up on social media. All of them are in the description. Now, remember, at Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like it's a war zone, man. Them stocks in those sectors, those are our battles, and we're doing it together as a team, man. We're out there attacking, conquering, and destroying, and we're doing a pretty good job, man. Now listen, we will take some losses, but we're real people, we're real traders here at Traders War Room, and we're not some algorithm, some fake people that are going to tell you we got 100% win rate, because anyone that tells you that is a damn liar, all right? If you want someone genuinely that's here to grow and share and grow with you and share the community and have a great learning environment, then you came to the right place, man. And all I got to do is you got to ask yourself a question if you're ready. And if the answer is yes, then follow me and let's go to work together, team.